We woke up bright and early to go to Disney Tokyo Sea. Excitement was brewing for only one of us. Everything about the adventure was well designed, like the entranceway was smooth. The park was really well planned out. It seemed newer and much cleaner than Disney in America, and Tokyo Sea had its own special flair. We entered through the area that looks Venetian. I believe it's the main entrance, and it was really crowded, but it dissipated a little bit once you entered the park. It was New Year's Eve, so maybe there was a lot more people than usual. The mysterious island, Mount Vesuvius, I believe. They called this area totally different things, and it was way more interesting than the US version. There is a Disney Tokyo, but this has different rides at Disney Tokyo Sea. It has the Jules Verne theme with 2 different rides from fiction. I liked this theme of classic fiction.
Oh, this is
The food and souvenirs at Disney Tokyo Sea were way less expensive than Disney World in Florida. I want to say 50% less. Even the tickets to enter Tokyo Sea were cheaper. So the food was pretty good and more affordable. I think this was my favorite ride. Well worth the wait time. You go underwater, and look how gorgeous this is. Definitely makes Disney Tokyo Sea worthwhile. It's really good for little kids. There's a lot of small kid rides. I think you could take a 3-year-old and they'd probably be really happy. The Arabian coast was of course gorgeous. What's funny about all of these, like Arabia, Mexico, Venice, when you've really visited these places, it seems odd to be going to an imitation. I think Aladdin's carpet ride is one of my favorite rides at any Disney. Hey look, we're in Dubai. The app for Disney or Tokyo Sea is pretty helpful. Unfortunately, there's no Wi-Fi in the park. And I was able to get a SIM for my phone, but Eric wasn't. So it's really problematic for people to find their way around and find the wait times if they couldn't get a SIM. This ice cream was not very good. It said tiramisu. No. This was also very cool, worthwhile. I think we had like 10-minute wait to get on this boat ride, which lasted 10 minutes. It was a really good tour around the park. I wish we'd done that earlier in the day. It's really a good idea to get on that early so you can see everything around the park.
アメリカンウォーターフロントのニューヨークです。
Eric is a good sport because I know he doesn't love these sort of rides. He doesn't love the Disney experience, but he definitely put up with it. He loves the Tower of Terror. We had a great sunset experience watching the Tower of Terror get spookier and spookier. Wow. For her and her husband?
Yeah.
We didn't go in the Toy Story area, but the rides looked really amazing. It was just quite crowded in there, so we opted to hit the Indiana Jones ride. After dark, we saw thousands of Tiggers. It seemed like the Tiggers had the energy to make it through the day. Eric loves history, and I feel like he just felt conflicted being in all this fake history. We've been to Egypt and the temples in Mexico, so it was a little bit, I felt like a fake for bringing him here. You're not supposed to stand around in the walkways during the fireworks show because other people waited 3 hours in the cold to see this. So we're walking out. And then, at the end of our trip, Eric went back home to the US, and we had a fabulous time. We will visit Japan again in a summer.